A very good morning to you wherever you are. You are locked on to Morning Vibes. Na tukuna Kwambox hapa na Mbunde. Alafu pia tukuna mgeni.
Mgeni wetu anaitwa Chef Robert Kahunga na unajua time sasa ni on my grind. So make sure that you have your pen, make sure you have your papers because we want to make sure that wewe kama MVP you're improving yourself in your career as an entrepreneur na pia kama mse wa kugrind tu, mse wa kuhustle tu, mse tu wa make sure that uko ahead of wase wengine. So Chef Robert, karibu Vybez. How did you become a chef?
How did I become a chef?
Yes.
Well, so basically mi hata sikuwa na chuo. Sikuwa na chuo.
Ndio.
So ni ile tu unacheki mabishto wako, they've taken some sort of interest in something. Tuko ghetto. Nacheki pia hata wewe ufollow up. Nacheki. And then after all, later on it becomes something you really like, yeah?
Yes.
So I started out my career, first things first, sijafanya job Kenya.
Okay.
So
you just left the country?
I just left the country and I went straight to Saudi Arabia.
Randomly?
Wait a
with
minute.
a plan or
How did you go to Saudi Arabia?
So nilikuwa na beshte yangu fulani akaniambia tupitie Tao.
Hapa Tao hii
Hapa tu
CBD.
Tao akaniambia there's a place people are applying for jobs.
Yes.
We just apply whatever they have and then we can go. So basically what I applied for was a kitchen helper. By then sijakuwa senda chuo, so I don't really know what is it, but juu life venye ni hard huku Kenya, you just want to go, you just want to live, right? So after a month I was just lucky. I got that call. I got the interview. Whatever walikuwa waniambia tu nilikuwa nasema yes, naweza fanya.
And how long ago was this?
That was 2011 November. Yeah?
Okay.
So 2011 November nikatoka Kenya.
Ndio.
Nikaenda Saudi Arabia, Jeddah.
Yes.
So I was working in Crown Plaza.
Okay.
Crown Plaza, Jeddah. So I started as a kitchen helper.
Was it your first time in Saudi Arabia ama ulikuwa ushaenda huko before?
That was first time.
Okay.
And first time also out of Kenya.
Okay.
So nikaenda huko nikaanza tu kuhelp kitchen, basically kuosha vyombo and all that. All right? Yeah.
Unajua kuna watu hapa wanatusikia sasa hii ukiwaambia wapate job ya kuosha vyombo watasema mimi.
Yeah.
Nijipate.
Hata kwa nyumba sioshangi.
Hey, mama yangu hata hajai nifanya nioshe vyombo.
So sasa hiyo hauna choice manzi. Life imekuwa hard.
And at this time when you're leaving the country to go to Saudi Arabia, ulikuwa umeona zile videos?
Okay, but then
sikuwa zinasambazwa ati watu wanateseka huko Saudi Arabia, sijui wananyanyaswa. You hadn't seen.
I hadn't seen, but then I think 2011 nazikuwa rampant vile.
Okay.
There wasn't that rampant because at least I think people were going, they were trying to treat people better. But then again, if you're working in a hotel, you're very safe.
Okay.
So, and then I was in this city which was actually really nice.
Okay.
I always say Jeddah was actually a really nice city.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I went there, nilikuwa nafanya job kwa Japanese restaurant. I was working with these Vietnamese people. So what happened is hawakuwa wanajua Kingoso hata kidogo. Hawakuwa wanajua Kizungu.
So mna communicate aje?
So what I did ilikuwa ngumu sana. But then again nika make deal now. Nikamwambia mnifundishe kupika na mimi niwafundishe Kizungu.
MVP, I hope munaandika notes hii. Again, umeletwa hapa kuosha vyombo.
Yeah.
Lakini wewe una strike hapa madili kufundishwa kupika.
Chini ya maji, yeah.
Jesus.
So what was happening, I was working from tukiwa na break. From around 12 to 5, then wanafunga, then I would be around 7 hadi 12. So what I used to do is I work that first shift, then wakirudia 7, narudi kama chef.
Wow. Extra for yourself.
Yeah,
I love
precisely.
it. When we come back, find out how then. Did he learn anything? Ama alikuwa tu hapo ana waste time.
Catch the vibes on air and online.
And right now it's time for On My Grind. And in studio we have Chef Robert Kahunga mwenye alidecide akaenda Tao. He applied for a job. Akajipata amefly out of the country.
Na ilikuwa random maze. Enyewe unafaa kuwa na mabeshte kaa huyo hapa. Wewe kuna beshte mwenye anakuambia twende hapa tu apply job ama anakuambia twende tununue mzinga.
Tuchange. Kitu niko na finje maze. But this guy, he decided to take the risk, left Kenya, akajipata Saudi Arabia, went and worked at Crown Plaza with Vietnamese guys. Akawaingiza box.
Na huyu alikuwa ameambiwa anaenda huko kuosha vyombo. Amefika huko ameosha vyombo anaona pia kuna kupika. Wewe unaweza nifundisha kupika? Alafu akaanza hiyo deal. That's where we left off. Yeah. So, what happened next?
So what happened next is what followed up ni hiyo sasa exchange. Wanifundisha kupika na wafundisha Kizungu. Alafu
wewe kujifunza Vietnamese. Wewe unafunzana lakini haupokei info.
Ngumu. So unajua bonga tu ile broken lakini mnasikizana unajua. So what happened is hata nikiwa bado in duty ya kufanya the job ya kuosha and all that, when orders zikiwa mob walikuwa nakubali nipike.
Wow.
Unaona?
So your opportunity met you while you were prepared.
Precisely.
Exactly.
Precisely. So nikaendelea kupika hivyo and then I think the executive chef wakaona ile passion niko nayo. So I became a commis 3. Wow. A commis 3 ni entry level ya kitchen.
Okay.
So wakiona ile passion niko nayo wanakupatia hiyo chance. Okay. So that was 2012, right?
Yes.
So after that also ule tu beshte aliniambia tuende out after job. Already he had flew to Dubai. So he was working in one of the Marriotts in Dubai, yeah? So I was like, yo, I gotta leave this country. Because mimi nilikuwa nimezoea Kenya pia, unajua Kenya kuna keki, unajua it's free, yeah? But then in that country, hakuna nini, so...
Nini, si tuko hapa, si tuambie.
Hakuna raha, yani. Hakuna tei, hakuna keki. So, you know, at first it was job, but then umeshapata kenye unataka. But maisha yamekuwa ngumu.
Sababu hakuna raha.
Hakuna kitu bado, unajua umetoka mtaa, umezoea nini. Kwenda area
and after how long ulirudi Kenya, yani ile kutembea ama ulika huko uka absorb kila kitu then ukarudi?
So after nishapata hiyo promotion na commis 3, like that was like 1 year and around 4 months, ndio nikarudi vacation.
So ukarudi Kenya?
Nikarudi Kenya.
Ndio sasa kichwa ikaribika sasa ukasema lazima nitoke Saudi Arabia.
Sasa nilirudi huko but I was still young, yeah. Niko bado kijana, niko na hapana hii maisha ni ngumu. But I wouldn't lie, I was getting money. Saudi Arabia kulikuwa na pesa sana. Because tulikuwa nafanya overtimes and all that and there was a lot of money.
Ulikuwa unatumia mama?
Pesa ilikuwa na come ta. Pesa ilikuwa na come. So basically after that ndio unajua ile ukijana nikasema hapana siwezi kaa. So funny thing is I resigned without even a job. I was like I can't take this anymore.
What couldn't you take?
Raha.
Like kukaa tu hivyo raha. But I think God works in mysterious ways, yeah? So bishtango akaniambia again apply for a job hapa inaitangwa, I think I forgot the name, but it was online, yeah? I need to make this clear. Miss J lipa agent kuenda.
Yeah.
I've never.
No, okay. So you are the one who was looking and so the job.
Yeah. So nika apply online and see I had resigned before I got the job, yeah? So you have to give like 30 days before you leave, right? So 15 days before nirudi Kenya, I got a job with Qatar Airways.
Wow.
Yeah. So one of their hotels, Rotana. So basically, all their guests wanaendaga huko. So, badala ya kurudi Kenya, I flew straight to Qatar. Okay? So I spent in the Qatar Airways hotel, and I would say I spent 5 years there.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, wow. So basically, I stayed there because I think walikuwa na vitu poa sana, like the benefits, right? So like I could always come home twice a year. They always have this ticket they give to their staff.
Yeah.
You pay like instead of kulipa 70 Gs, unakuta umelipa like 10 Gs kuja Kenya.
Wewe unalipanga 10 Gs kuja Kenya?
Well, back then. So I met a lot of chefs there. I learned a lot.
So bado ulikuwa tu na hiyo spirit ya kulearn.
Yeah, and hata sasa haijaisha bado.
So so when I'm looking at your story, when you were in Saudi Arabia, ulikuwa because it happens and for MVPs who are listening in right now, usifikiri ati ni raha ndio ulimtoa hapo. He had reached, ulikuwa umefika place yani you have grown, you have outgrown this space.
Precisely.
And you were looking for your next thing.
I was looking for my next
and
step.
The opportunity met your preparedness.
Kabisa. So like and then I've always had this fire ya kulan. So when the executive sous chef by then wa hiyo Orexotana alinipigia simu, because mostly I had learned the Japanese and mostly continental, right?
Yeah.
Continental foods,
Cuisines,
because I had still worked in the room service, right? When he called me, he asked me if I know anything about Oriental, and I think I had Continental, so Oriental, Continental.
Yeah.
Nikasema tu
Yeah.
Hata kusema ati, wewe sema tu
nilisikia Oriental, Continental, nikasema tu sawa. So after a week they sent me the ticket and everything. Nikaenda, nikajikuta I'm in an Arabic kitchen, hot, cold. So I think I'm so grateful I found that chance to work in that, you know, because like after that ndio 6 months later nikaenda kwa hot. After that nikapelekwa kwa Lebanese. After that nikaenda to a jazz club. After that nikaenda to room service.
Na say whole time when ulikuwa umetoka Kenya haukuwa unajua kupika.
Nah,
imagine. wewe tu ulienda ukasema mimi nitafanya ndaifanya tu hiyo kazi. So ukawork 5 years in Qatar.
5 years in Qatar.
You're gaining knowledge, learning all these cuisines, international cuisines.
A lot.
And then, but one day you decided it was time to come back home.
Well, it wasn't. I didn't like really come back home. So after like 4.5 years, if I had grown enough, my promotions was gonna come and all that, because me nafanyanga job yangu po, my promotions was gonna come and all that.
Humble brag.
So I think I decided if a point sikuwa na grow culinary wise. Yes, nilikuwa nimeona like whatever I'm doing is normal, right? Ni vitu ziko IG, ni vitu watu wanaona, ni vitu like basically most chefs are doing. And there's one hotel inaitwa Luxury Collections. So basically ni luxury pekee. Nikasikia inafunguliwa. Again, another friend, I would say, but he's not like Kenyan or anything. He's these people from Asia. Akaniambia niaje, Roberto, there's a place kuna working interviews. Let's go.
Yes.
So nikaenda.
Na sasa bado kuna hii job ingine.
Bado niko na hii job ingine ya Qatar Airways. So nikaenda nikapata hiyo job. So kwenda huko wakakuwa pia wajafungua. It's not yet open.
Yes.
Nisha resign hii place, nishaenda hii place ingine.
Ndio.
So it's always been luck. So it's part of the Marriott, yeah? So Marriott kabla hawajafungua hotel hawezi kuachilia ukuwa unawera. So I was lucky enough wakanipeleka St. Regis. St. Regis pia ni a big hotel, yeah?
Okay.
So I also learned a lot there. I stayed for almost 7 months before the other hotel opened. So when I went to where I am working right now,
yes,
it was something amazing. You can't even believe it. I feel like, wow, you know? And then by then, that's when I started posting things on the internet, right?
Why were you posting things on the internet?
So I felt, I met a friend of mine at one of the cocktail parties, Ukuivi. And then I met bloggers. And then my friend is like introducing me to bloggers. Like, this friend is a chef. And they're like, do you have like a IG page? And I'm like, no. I mean, how do we know you're a chef? And I'm thinking, okay, I have to do this. I mean, it's been like 7 years. Sijai posta na food data moja.
Imagine.
Ana ukienda ukatia demu na mwambia gani chef atakwambia nionyesha vitu umepika.
Mwambie umekula. Zimekulwa.
Unacheki? So last year, I think that was 2018, last year February, ndio nilikuwa nimeingia Twitter kitambo sana, 2012 I guess, but I wasn't really posting anything. I just decided to post. By the way, shout out to all KOT pia, waliniokolea sana, walinisupport sana. I mean, wote, although nilikuwa napigo banta saa zingine, ile vinoma.
But they supported you.
Walinisupport sana.
So
shout
you
out to all
used
KOT.
Instagram to promote your business.
So I started with Twitter. Twitter wakan support sana. But then again, I wasn't available because nilikuwa job ingine huku hivi. So ilifika time nilikuwa hapana because wasi wanadai sana na si huko, so I had to stop. Unaona, because like yes, uko happy, tunaona fanya kazi poa but uko happy, so I had to stop kidogo before I try to improve myself kabisa, so that when I come back home sasa I come with something. As much as I don't really, because I haven't been working in Kenya, but naangaliaga trends za Kenya. Najua nikikuja Kenya, it's something that's not here. As much as nakam now, whatever is normal right now, I'm coming with something you haven't seen.
And I'm going to just take a short commercial break. Remember, you are locked into On My Grind. Sasa amelan kila kitu huko. Ame open opportunities, ame learn, ame connect, ame network. It's time to come back home. Afungue sasa vitu kubwa. What did he do? Keep it right here on Morning Vibes.
Catch the vibes on air and online.
Vibes Radio, and of course, Morning Vibes with Kwambox and Mbunde. Hey, that jam is hot, no lie.
And in studio right now, we have Chef Robert Kahunga, who decided to take a risk. Decide kwenda Tao, applied for a random job, got the opportunity, akajipata ameenda Saudi Arabia, opportunities zikakuja kwa wingi, akazichukua tu zote, he even learned how to cook. And alienda kama hako anajua.
Imagine, he's that guy who's just getting there. He's like, wait, what are guys doing here? Okay, I'm also learning how to do that. So after you've learned, you've got the work, you've reached a place where you can run your own thing. Coming back home, what was the plan?
So I haven't really like come back home, yeah. So I'm still like trying to get deep inside the Scandinavian thing, right? The Nordic thing. Which
you better say food, because you can't say I'm just trying to get deep inside the
Scandinavian food, the Scandinavian way of life. Pia, I really like what they do. After that, I want to be able to coach mostly.
Oh, you want to train other people.
I want to be able to coach people and just let them understand the basics, right? The basics of being a chef, because it's not just about cooking, because if you can, everyone can cook, right?
Okay.
But not everyone can be a chef.
Brian, can you cook?
Ai, maji moto tu najua kuchemsha.
See, I told you, not everyone can cook.
Yeah. So I want us to change the way we do things, if I can, the way we do things back home, right? Because basically this we are still stuck in the old ways of doing mchele, ugali, and all that, you know.
Hey,
and I always kind of feel
don't mess up ugali, please. Don't kuja hapo kuvuruga ugali wewe.
Which napenda ugali sana.
Mimi hata ninangoja umalize kubonga nende home nikule ugali yangu.
So because I kind of feel like people take advantage of us for being just eating ugali. I mean, we love ugali, right? And I'm not saying I don't love ugali. I do, right? But what if you can eat other things, right? Rather than ugali. See, sisi wote tukikula vitu zingine bei ya ugali inaweza rudi chini.
Kama nini?
Okay, so basically we try to eat what would I say? Like, wacha tuseme mchele. There's so many ways unaweza pika mchele. So many ways.
Pilau,
it's unbelievable.
biryani, jollof. Which are all just variations of
precisely, right? And tuseme kama nyama pia. You can cook different ways without kukula nyama na ugali ama nyama na chapati ama nyama na mchele. Unaona?
So we want to try to teach us other ideas of how we
can do other things, which are way more pia I would say affordable. Don't say cheap, because cheap is expensive, right?
So wait, let me get this straight. Are you bringing us like Scandinavian cuisines yenye umepata huko, ama you're creating new cuisines from Kenya?
So what I want to do is whatever things we have here, I try to, as much as possible, to do them in a different way, right? Not necessarily different kabisa, but in a different way to show that we actually, Kenya is really blessed, right? Tuko na vitu mingi sana. So, and we don't use it.
So una introduce ugali fries.
Not really. Like, I'll give you an example, right? There's unajua terere, right?
Yes.
What do I call
Mrenda.
in English? I forgot the name.
Terere.
Amaranth, right?
Yes.
Wait, excuse me.
Ebu rudi.
Ati mrenda inaitwaje?
Sio mrenda. Amaranth.
Amaranth.
How would I say?
Yes.
Amaranth, right?
Amaranth.
I don't know if it's the terere or what. Amaranth, huku Kenya tunapikanga ikiwa green. Right? When it turns a little bit red, watu wanasemanga imeharibika, si poa.
Okay.
But apparently you can eat it too, kama salad.
Okay.
Hapa ikikuwa red tunaachana nayo.
Watu wanachananga nayo.
Tajipata umediscover corona ukicheza na chakula hivi.
Watu wanachana nayo, wanatupa. Unaona?
Yes.
And then like what would I say? Like I mean,
there's so many different types of dishes.
We could do.
Because even the way we cook sukuma wiki.
Precisely.
And you know, you see mzungu anasema, and then you put the kale in the hiyo kitu haijaiva wewe. Hiyo kitu.
Na unajua kuna kale salad, si ndio?
Watu wana
kale kama salad.
Imagine. Skuma.
Yeah.
Ai.
Unaikata hivi.
Mimi nitaanza kutafuta ugali na salad.
Si ndio nakwambia, ndio kwa sababu amekuja kuchange vitu.
Okay. It's a norm, unajua. Si ati atuko hapo ghetto umekaukiwa na maisha, hauna nini au.
Sasa hebu tuone, utakuja na recipe yenye hai involve nyanya, kwa sababu nyanya zinatunyanyasa hapa.
Mostly hata nyanya mimi situmiagi sana.
Aish.
Okay.
I don't use.
Unanunga how much kwanza?
Unajua hapa Kenya part of the diet ni nyanya. Like lazima ukipika lazima ukate nyanya na vitunguu, ukikaranga ndio sasa unaongeza hizo vitu zingine.
So I mean sio must kutumia nyanya.
Because
apparently nyanya pia unajua inakuwaga nini sawa kidogo. There's many things you can't use bila nyanya. Me, honestly, I don't use nyanya unless I eat it raw.
You just jump into, let's say you're making something like skuma wiki. Mimi, I don't take onions. So most of the times when you're starting to prepare food unakaranga nyanya, then sasa ndio unarusha maskuma hapo.
Kwanza nilikwambia venye sita kuja kula kwako.
Very relax.
So unapika nyanya bila vitunguu aje.
So how would you do a dish like that?
Why don't you use kitunguu kulagi yote hadi spring onion, right?
Everything as long as iko na kitunguu.
Okay, why don't you use garlic na ginger? Unaweza combine zote. Unajua it's all about the combination of flavors, right? So you could always do something this and this to get flavor even better than ya kitu ngine.
So wewe yani kazi yako tu ni kuinvent vitu kwa jikoni, unaangalia recipes za watu hapo, unaangalia ingredients alafu unasema wacha ni kuoneshe.
So basically that's
you
that,
basically
right?
took the knowledge and turned into an artist.
Precisely. That's what they talk culinary arts.
All right.
No, so it's basically like any other art.
Kuna msee anakusikiza sahi na anasema sijui niende Saudi Arabia sijui niingie Google nifungue Instagram account. What would be your advice? Someone who wants to start out and get into cooking, become a chef, but they don't have the money to go to school.
They don't have the money to go to school. I would say sahi kuna platform nyingi sana za kulearn, sika kitambo. Kuna bloggers pia. I see bloggers who are actually doing a better job than chefs. I see that on Instagram and other. There's wamelan wenyewe, si ndio? Self-taught, right?
Yes.
So kuna platform nyingi sana. YouTube, pia IG, ama Twitter, ama Facebook.
Yes.
Ziko. So what you do is you learn the basics, right? You learn the basics. Then after that, it's your passion. After that, ni passion yako. Passion yako ndio itatuma ufike zile levels zenye wale wase wengine, or not even everyone. Levels zile ziko pale za Michelin.
Yeah.
Ukiwa able kutana sana Michelin star chefs, when sasa they will guide you to do this, to do that. And then after that, pia wawezi kushika mkono sana because they got their own stuff to do pia, unaona, because if they have a one Michelin star, he's aiming for 2 or 3 or 4. So after that, niwe pia mwenye sasa uchukue passion yako, uanze kufanya research zako, unajua. And then after that pia unajua kuna platings and all that. So you have to gather all this knowledge wewe mwenyewe after learning the basics.
Thank you so much for coming through. There's someone who's listening in right now and saying, how do I get in touch with this guy? Oh, say nataka kuona hizo ma cooking zake maze.
Cooking zangu ziko Twitter, Chef Robert KE, IG Chef Robert KE, pia na Facebook Chef Robert KE. Namba zangu pia ziko hapo online. You wanna get in touch with me? I actually also coach, there's some chefs who come to me, they have an interview somewhere, they have a food testing, a few actually huku Kenya, wananiuliza nitafanya nini, na mimi waambia, and they go and they get jobs, and I'm so happy when someone comes back to me and they're like, Chef, I got the job.
I like
it's
that.
So amazing.
So you learned from other people, and now you're also giving back.
Precisely.
I like it. It comes full circle. Thank you so much for coming through.
Sam.
That was Chef Robert. Make sure you check him out on Twitter and on Instagram. That has been On My Grind.
Catch the vibes on air and online.